Hello YouTube, we are back for another upload. It's going to be a quick upload. This upload is going to premiere on Wednesday morning, guys, and it's in relation to Mike Night Tiger's exciting comics, and it's here between my two shelving units. I had two short uploads about this before I went away, and I'm still a little bit under the weather, but I worked on the book before I left, and I actually assembled it. I put it together, and I do this sometimes, guys, because I know I like to show you the step by step, but I just wanted to get this done before I left. So it's been sitting in my press, and we're gonna check it out. And this is the reason why I like to use my plastic sheets like this, because it's very easy to manipulate the book and to move the book like that when you want to adjust it. So let's take it off the bottom piece plastic. I'm sure there is glare. And this is parchment paper. And what I like to do after I put it together, I like to round the parchment paper, a long piece I cut, and then I sandwich various pieces of paper throughout the book, and I like to put a backer board in the middle. So when I put the parchment paper around, I can push a little bit and I can pull the parchment paper tight onto the corner so it rounds the spine, okay? And then I like to put pressure down with my fingers, and assuming the book is horizontal, and then we can take these clear pieces and then you use your fingers to keep the pressure on, and then you can put your other shelving unit on to keep the parchment paper tight around the spine. So this was a very minor cleaning, pressing, conservation, light, and it came out very nice. I replaced the staples with vintage staples I used from a donor book. There were modern staples in this book. We lined up the staples nicely. The spine is rounded. We did some spot leaf casting with the scrap leaf casting that I used, and it lined up very nicely. Is it a crazy significant difference? I think so. I think it came out nice, and it's more functional now. And we went through the interior. I essentially did some tear seals in different spots that I can find some rips. I did not do tear seals on every page, but I did tear seals where you really needed it. Here is the centerfold right here. That's a real cool centerfold, and I did leaf cast where the staples went, and it's very tight. You see how I pressed it? It rounded very nice. It's very tight, and I used leaf casting for the area where the staples were, and I removed the tape because it was Scotch tape and there was a lot of rust migration. So we made a nice solid book. Let's open up the interior, and here is the splash page. Here is the interior. It lightened up a little bit. We removed the amateur restoration right here, and there was tape and there was paper that was placed in this area that was just scrap paper that a prior owner put on, and he taped it. But now the leaf casting lined up pretty nice. The whites lightened up a little bit. I'm happy with it. It's a nice cleaning and pressing job for Mike Night Tiger, and he's going to enjoy the book. It's a book now that you can handle a lot better. It's in shape. The spine is lined up a lot nicer. There are some rips still in the pages. I did not do tear seals on every rip, but I perform tear seals on the ones that were really bad and would be impacted by flipping through the pages. So that's it for this upload, guys. We're done. I'm going to pack this book up. I'm going to send it to Mike. Thank you for letting me work on the book. We don't have any more tape in areas all over the book. And it's now a more solid book that Mike can read. I reinforced the spine here with Tengujo or Tengojo. So it came out nice. It was a quick little project, and I am happy with the results, and I hope Mike will be happy. But just be careful, Mike, because there's some rips throughout the book. I didn't do everything. I wanted to get it done. I can't be making a 6-7 month project with this book. So I appreciate your support. Thank you for stopping by. We're going to start Jeremy's book on Friday. Boom, boom, boom. I'm still under the weather, guys, like I said. And now what I like to do is I like to put it in the press, or the bookbinding press, copy press, without any type of boards inside or any type of paper inside. I'll just do it like this, and 2 pieces of parchment. And then what we'll do is I will take the top shelf and I will put it over the book, and we're just going to press it very lightly one more night. And I'll put it in the bookbinding press, and I'll close the bookbinding press very delicately and not hard, because you don't want to pop the staples. So I'll just lower it very gentle and just let it sit, press between the 2 shelving units very delicately, not hard. If you wrench down hard without a backer board at the centerfold, you'll run risk of popping the staples and doing damage. So just very light with the weight of the shelving, and just very slightly with the pressed bookbinding press. Listen, guys, I'm still sick. I'm not feeling 100%. So it's not going to be a fancy editing video. I just wanted to get it done, show you, and send it off to Mike in a few days, okay? So stay tuned. Friday, Jeremy's book, maybe another unboxing. It depends on how I feel, but we're going to get rolling with Jeremy's book, hopefully Friday or all next week. Support the channel, hit the sub button. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Again, we're going to have the 4,000 subscriber giveaway, the Bronze Age tier. I was trying to do it this week, but I'd be just slammed with sickness and work. So be patient, guys, okay? Thank you, and stay tuned.